الثمرات وبشر الصابرين الذين إذا أصابتهم مصيبة قالوا إنا لله وإنا إليه راجعون إنكم بشيء من الخوف والجوع ونقص من الأموال والأنفس والثمرات وبشر الصابرين الذين إذا أصابتهم مصيبة قالوا إنا لله وإنا إليه راجعون
Doesn't matter where you come from, doesn't matter what you've been through. You can make it if you believe. You've got the potentials living in you. You've got the power to succeed. You've got the power to achieve. You've got the power if you believe. Success power.
Welcome to Success Power. Let us begin our broadcast today with these words from James Russell Lowell. He said, "Greatly begin, though thou have time, but for a line be that sublime. Not failure, but low aim is crime." What struck me most was that last line. Not failure, but low aim is crime. Wow. Failure is not the problem. Having a low aim, not having much to shoot for, not having much to go for, that's the real crime. Can you imagine a high jumper, fixing the bar always so low that he doesn't even have to jump. He just needs to take his leg over the bar and cross over to the other side. You'll never take such a person to compete in the Olympics. I'm telling you. What is it that draws the best out of us? It's high aims, high goals. So I love to watch the high jumpers at competitions, and they raise the bar. And then they allow them to go for it 3 times. When they've been able to go over a particular height, then they raise the bar further. Yes. And then they raise the bar further. You've got to keep raising the bar for yourself. And sometimes I see the hunger in the eyes of those high jumpers. I see how they, psych themselves up, and I see how they run towards the bar and how they throw themselves up. In fact, sometimes some of them try to draw encouragement from the crowd, then they begin to clap, and to clap, they turn to the crowd, and then they clap and clap and clap, and They're trying to draw some strength and some energy and some power. Then they take off towards those things. They take off towards the pole, and then they jump. You'll never know that kind of strength, that kind of force, propelling force that takes one to jump heights that normal human beings don't jump, except you raise the bar high for yourself. Are you satisfied with where you are? Are you satisfied with mediocrity? Is something telling you this is the best you could ever be? In fact, you've done so much, there's nothing to aspire for anymore. If you are someone who's worked hard all your life, you're in your old age now, you've even retired, that's understandable. But if you are young, then that is not understandable. This is not the best you there could be. This is not the best you could have. This is not the best you could do. And the one thing that you need to keep you moving, to propel you, to push you, is an inner motivating force. It is called desire. I call it hunger. I call it thirst. Remember, low aim is a crime. If you want to generate a hunger within yourself, you've got to always have new goals. Yes, we thank God for your last achievement. But someone said that the greatest enemy of success may be your last one. Oh yes. Are you satisfied? You know, one of the tricky things about success and about life is the fact that it is difficult to make someone who has just eaten food to feel hungry. Or it is difficult to make someone who feels full already. I think that's a better way to put it. Because really for some people, the last time they ate food was a long time ago, but they're still feeling full. Some of us are feeling full with our last success. And as long as we're feeling full, we can't feel hungry. And if we're not feeling hungry, then there's no propelling force to move us to shoot for higher goals. We're satisfied. We're satisfied. We're pleased. We're excited. In fact, some of us have exceeded our goals. I'd just like to remind you, things don't remain the same. Things are changing around you. If you try to hold on too long to today's success, you'll realize tomorrow it has become stale. The environment has changed around you. We've got to keep moving on. We've got to keep setting the goals. So, failure is not the crime. Low aim is the crime. Are you shooting beneath the capacity of your potential? One of my friends says, you know, he describes that as operating below installed capacity. Yes, you are a 4-liter engine, you know, that is operating like a 1-liter engine. That's it. So, you've got to always have new goals, new dreams. They create in you fresh desire, fresh hunger, fresh thirst. Don't settle in too long as a local champion. There's a national level. If you've been at the national level, there's an international level. There's a global level. Yes. So I believe that this marks a shift in your life to a new level of success, a new level of victory. Thank you for joining us on Success Power today. We're discussing the topic burning desire, and I'll be back after this break.
Success Power. Why do individuals